Yo guys, welcome back to Stock Talk Insider. Today we'll talk about SoFi Technologies, the ticker which is SoFi, and has been on fire in 2025. After years of skepticism, the Fintech giant has become profitable and the stock has now a stock price of around $26 to $27 and did have the highest high of around above $30. But with no earnings just days away, the big question is, can SoFi keep this momentum going, or is the market getting ahead of itself? Today we'll break down everything investors need to know before the report, the latest results, Wall Street expectations, key metrics to watch, and how the stock could reach and how high the stock could reach next week. SoFi started as a student loan refinancing company, but today it is a full-service digital bank and fintech ecosystem. It runs three major segments: lending, financial services, and technology platform. That diversification gives SoFi multiple revenue streams and long runway for scalable recurring revenue. SoFi's recent results have been impressive. Q1 of 2025 with a net revenue of 772 million, and that is a 20% year-over-year gain, and 71 million of and net income of 71 million, EPS of 6 cents. Q2 2025 was even better with an EPS of 8 cents above estimates of 6 cents and adjusted net revenue around $855 to $858 million. Year-over-year, that was an increase of 44%, and the member count was then 11.7 million, adding 850,000 in the quarter. Deposit surpassed 22 billion and management raised full year guidance. I believe that SoFi should already be against the 13 million members. Almost against the 13. If we can get 1 million members this quarter, that would be insane. But of course, it will probably be around 950, I think, or 900. And in short, SoFi is growing fast, consistently profitable, and executing across all business lines. Analysts expect another solid quarter, revenue of 887 million, but that's just crazy because we already had 855 to 858 million of revenue last quarter, and the quarter before that was 772 million, so that was almost 100 million in revenue growth over the quarter, and now they're only expecting like 27% year over year, which was around 887 as I said before, but like last quarter they already did between 855 and 858, so that should only be like 20 to 25 million more. So I believe that should, I think we'll go into the 900 million of revenue, I believe. And EPS is about 8 cents, flat sequentially, but 60% year over year. I believe also EPS will be at 8 or 9 cents. Net income around 20 to 22 million. Members expected to top 9 million. Members expect to top above, what was it? 12.5 million. That's what I had. Then key focus points will be net interest income and margin, deposit growth and funding costs, expansion in the tech platform, Galileo plus Technisys, updated full year guidance for 2025 because expectations are already high, execution matters more than ever. Then, SoFi's rally this year comes from a mix of strong fundamentals and confidence. Lending volumes have grown steadily even as rates remained high. Deposits keep surging thanks to SoFi's 5% APY accounts. The tech platform is adding new clients and AI-powered features, and SoFi has now posted 7 straight profitable quarters. Institutions have been buying back in. Volume is up 30%, and the stock broke above its 200-day moving average in September, clear signs of bullish momentum. And I do think that all of the people say that quarter 2 was the breakout quarter, and I do believe that was the breakout quarter, but this quarter will be the quarter that continues the breakout quarter and just delivers and gives the expectations of people a clear back that the breakout quarter will continue with multiple quarters of that size. So I believe that this quarter is even bigger as Q2, And yeah, just having all of the major drivers behind the momentum, this can be this can be a big quarter. Of course, what could go wrong? Well, risks heading into earnings are the interest rate pressure on loan margins, but well, we do have high scores on the type of loaners, of the type of people who loan at SoFi, and of course they have a big credit quality at SoFi. So yeah, that's a thing that can be taken with a little salt, but yeah. The student loan refinancing activity remains soft. Marketing spend might stay high to sustain deposit growth. These would break the story, but they could pause EPS expansion and cool momentum short term. The analyst sentiment and valuation is that analyst price targets range between $20 to $23, so that's still nicely under the stock price we are now. Analysts are split, so most have 12-month targets between $20 to $23. A few bullish calls go as high as $28 and $30, which is slightly above the price of today if EPS and margins keep improving. The average target is below the current price, so Wall Street has some catching up to do. Also, SoFi trades around 2.5 times sales and 1.2 times book value, cheaper than most fintech peers, but not a bargain if growth slows. I believe that SoFi is eligible to have a premium, in my opinion, and especially with sustained profitability, it could justify a higher multiple in 26, of course. So, earnings scenarios and market reaction that I predicted for a bull case, base case, and bear case. Starting with the bull case, we have EPS at 9 cents revenue, $900 million guidance raised also, and that should give a short-term rally above the $30. And the base case is EPS at 8 cents, so in line, revenue and stable guidance, range bound of $25 to $27, but I believe if it's in line, I think it stays in, well, I think we actually have a little sell-off if it stays in line. I think we have a little sell-off because people are expecting a lot of this quarter. Then we have the bear case. If it's, well, down on expectations or cautious guidance of $7, this would be very bad, and we have a pullback to $22, $23 easily, I think. But I believe that the bull case is the one that will pan out, I believe. Because we don't saw anything of a problem on we didn't see any problem on rates or something like that in the last quarter, so I believe that 9 cents of EPS revenue and $900 million or above with the guidance that should be raised normally, I think that that is the base case actually. I believe the bull case is the base case in my opinion. But of course, base case is also very possible, but you do have to keep in mind that we are cutting rates. So of course for a bank that's a little bit double, but for consumer sentiment, normally that should up it a little bit in guidance. But it's still something I'm having a hard time predicting it, but I believe 9 cents because we did beat with 2 cents in the last quarter, and also at that time we already had some more difficult time I think than we have now for SoFi. We'll see, but that's something that I'm still questioning myself a little bit, but I do believe 9 cents is very possible. Expectations are high, so SoFi needs a clear beat and confident outlook to extend its rally. So that's literally what I'm saying. We'll only have a rally if there is a beat and guidance is good or even upped. And even a small miss could trigger profit taking after such a strong turn, if you know that we are around 430% up in the last 3 years. Looking ahead, SoFi aims for 25 to 30% annual revenue growth and 20% operating margins by 26. That would translate to annual EPS of 25 cents and $30 cents, which supports a long-term target well above today's price. The foundation is set solid growth, profitability, and brand loyalty. Now they just need to deliver again this quarter. Then talk about SoFi's momentum that is real. The market is finally there to believe in its profitability story, but after a big rally of to $26 and even actually above that to $30, the bar is high. If they beat expectations and raise guidance, this could be the next leg up and even bring the stock to around $34, $35, $36 maybe. Well, of course not in one day, but in the days after. And if not, expect some cool down before the next move. Either way, this is a crucial earnings moment for SoFi, and I do believe that this will be a bigger earnings and a more important earnings than the one in August. Yeah, that's your full SoFi pre-earnings update. Drop a comment with your EPS prediction. By the way, my price prediction for SoFi for 2030, where I put the most of my price targets, is above $105. Based on $3 of EPS by 2030, of full year EPS. And also, I do think 35% revenue growth, I believe. So, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe our post-earnings breakdown right after the report. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I see you guys after earnings with a new SoFi video. Or maybe before the earnings, I'll probably make one more SoFi video, I think. If not, I see you guys after. And thanks for watching, and leave a like, subscribe, and till next time.